Because these people from the past, they're going to try and poke at you for whatever happened in the past. Like, you know what? I grew from that. I'm a right from that. I healed from that. And it doesn't bother me anymore. I don't care what you say about the past. The past is the past is the past. And I don't care. I don't care what happens in the past. That shit is over. But moving forward, cleansing is my daily routine. Cleansing is a part of life. Cleansing is all I do. All I do is cleanse and I protect my energy and I do return to senders. The purpose of me doing the return to senders is to return energy back to whoever's putting it out there. I don't know what they did. I will never know what they did. They're never going to admit to it, but that's why they're sick or that's why they pass away. Is because of what did they do? What did they do? Like, that's their punishment, sickness or death, and they go broke. They go broke. They lose everything. Everything they have, they lose it because they want to play in spell work and they think they're more powerful than God. And it's like, you know what, God gonna show you. God gonna show you who is God. God is all powerful. God is the most high. God is God is everything. And it's like, how can you go against God and think that you're going to be blessed? You're going against God. You're going against his commandments. If he has 10 commandments, you don't kill, you don't cheat, you don't sleep with your brother's wife, you don't do certain things. You're just not supposed to do it. Those are his commandments. You don't steal, you don't lie, you don't sit there and cause problems and then you sitting there breaking all those commandments and then you begging God to forgive you. Okay, God will forgive you and he's going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. But then you go and do the same shit. And it's just like, damn, like, I forgave you, but then you're still doing the same thing. Like, you didn't learn anything. And then, you're going to have to go through karma. You're going to have to go through a lesson because you didn't learn. And you're still doing the same shit. It's like we are supposed to grow. We're supposed to, heal. Shit happens. Bad things happen because of what you did. That's why that happened, because you did something. So, and then now you have to figure it out. Oh, I have to stop doing that so that bad things won't happen to me. That's the only way people learn, is when they go through karma or when bad things happen or somebody dies, somebody gets sick and they get so scared because they're sick. They're like, oh, I'm going to change now. And it's just like, but a disgrace, something bad has to happen for them to change. And it's just like, oh my God. I'm talking a lot because, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better because, and it's energy. It's just this energy. And I'm just like, oh my God. And then I start talking more. That's what happens. I start talking more. It's crazy. But return to senders. All I did was carve in it. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return. First word, Return. Return. The second word is to, and the third word is sender. That's it. Return to sender. I'm gonna write it on the screen so you can see. And I'm gonna just light it as so. I put black salt in there. The purpose of me putting black salt in there is to eliminate evil, to destroy it, to demolish it, to eliminate it, to get rid of it. Like, they're throwing evil out. And it's like, yo, like, I could do a return to sender and I can send this energy back. And they think that return to senders don't do anything. No, return to senders returns energy because this is energy. You can't see it. You can't see energy. Energy is something that you feel. This is a return to senders. Return all this energy back to whoever's putting it out there. Energy. Someone did a death spell. They did a death spell. They do death spells all the time to me, you know. So what I feel is tightness. I feel tightness or I feel pressure on my chest. So tightness or pressure on my chest. And then it's like I like to do cardio, I like to work out, but then when it's like that, somebody sitting there and they playing in this shit, it's like I can't work out. Like I can't do anything. I can't overexert myself. I just have to stay still and let it pass. Let it pass. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay enough to go outside, to go outside and do some exercise and do something. But it's like when people doing this energy work, it's like I have to stay still. When they're trying to affect my body, I have to stay still. My thing is is drinking water. I drink water. That's all I drink is water. Water. And I take this with me wherever I go. I don't drink from other people's houses. I don't drink. They give me stuff. I don't take it. I got my own water. I got my own water. They give me water. It has to be bottled water. If I take water from someone, I must really like you for me to just take something to drink from somebody's house. I must really, but I don't drink from people. I don't eat from people because, people do stuff and I'm just like and it's because I've just been around it for so long and I'm real careful. I'm real careful with myself and my body. Like I cook. I cook because I don't eat out. And then if I eat out, I'm careful. I don't eat out from everybody. Like I'll eat Chinese. I can eat Chinese food every day, but I don't go to places, 'cause people are just weird. And I'm just like, I'm trying to overcome that. Not everyone is like that. Not everyone is like that. But it's just like, oh my God, like my family, like my job, like wherever I went, I always met the same kind of people. And it's just like, oh my God. So I don't eat. I don't eat from people. I cook. I make whatever it is. Like whatever you see on a commercial, I could make it. I could make it. I buy everything to make it and I'm gonna make it. And I'll look up ingredients, I'll look up recipes, and I'll make it. I am talking, I am chatty. I'm just like I feel a lot better because whatever spell work was going on, it's like it's past now. It's like it's okay now. Like I'm okay now, and it just sucks that it has to be this way because it's like they wanted me dead, or you wanted me sick, or you wanted something to happen to me. How spell work is, when spell work backfires, it's death. You want death. You want something to end. So you want me to die or you gonna die. That's just how it goes. That's how it is. You die or I die. And if you don't die, you're gonna get sick. You're gonna have an incurable disease. You're gonna get a disease that you have to take medication for the rest of your life. And it's just like, these people don't learn. Bad things gotta happen in order for them to learn. People end up in jail. You end up in jail. You end up locked up. So you can't do anything. But then even in jail, people still do spell work. People still do spell work in jail. But that's why their life is like that. That's why you in jail for this shit. And nobody can see it. But people have died because of spell work. People have, they're just gone. What is it called? Unsolved mysteries, or you don't know why this person, something just happened, and it's spell work. It's all spell work. And then it's like nobody wants to look into the spell work. You need proof, but then it's like, how can you prove